Hey there, podcast listeners. Are you ready to take your game day to the next level? I'm excited to announce that I've partnered with SeatGeek as their newest brand ambassador. That's right, I'm officially royally quacking about this awesome collaboration. SeatGeek is your go-to platform for finding the best deals on your tickets to all your favorite events. From concerts to sports, they've got you covered. And as a special thank you to my listeners, use code Royally Quacked. That's right, you can use it in all caps, Royally Quacked, for $20 off your first SeatGeek order. So what are you waiting for? Grab your friends, score some awesome tickets, and go make some unforgettable memories together. Thank you for SeatGeek for making it happen.
It's time, Kings and Ducks fan, for the 42nd episode of Royally Quacked, where I'm Royal and he's Quacked. Guys, I'm on location down here in La Jolla. That's in the San Diego area of California, where my wife is competing in the Santa Run. And I'm only going to be on for a short time with Cody. Cody's going to take over the mantle. I know he will knock it dead for you guys. But a couple of things I wanted to go over before I get off the podcast. One, Jester of the Week is Adam Brawl. Just throw that out there, Cody. I'll let you pick the Player of the Week because I have not done that. I told him, I go, if you looked at the Minnesota game and you saw what happened with the Ducks, all three of the top line for Minnesota had 3 points. Two of them were +2, the other was +3. When they played in Minnesota, the Kings played them in Minnesota. Kings won 5-1. Nobody on the top line scored. Then on Saturday, when we played at the Staples Center, or Crypto.com, if you have to call it that, Kings shut down. Sorry, motorcycle just went by. The top line for Minnesota were all -3. I just want to say that -3, Adam. I'm 3-0, and I know the Kings game is going on right now, and they were winning 1-0. And if I win that one, I'm 4-0 for the week. So I think I did a pretty damn good job of predicting on that. What do you think about that, Cody?
Say that one more time.
I did a pretty good job of predicting.
Oh, yeah, you definitely did a good job predicting on that.
And one other thing I know there was in the Kings news, and I did put the input in there is from me, and I know Cody, he might have some polish to put to stuff or some other information, but I know he will do us Kings fans proud. But I heard on Locked On Kings with Eddie Garcia that there was an idea that the Kings could trade Doughty and Byfield for Mitch Marner. Just want to know what you Kings fans think about that. I know what I think, and I'll share that next week with you guys. We'll talk about it again. I already know what Cody thinks because first thing when I got on the podcast with him, we talked about that. Other than that, Cody, I know you'll knock him dead. I appreciate you supporting and taking over for me for this week. I'll be back next week full of energy and everything else, hopefully with great news about our Kings. They've been playing very well.
Yeah.
So, Cody, I'm going to get off and let you go on and knock it dead.
All right. Well,
thanks, Cody.
all right,
Love you, son.
Love you too, Dad.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. All right. Kings and Ducks fans, it's just going to be me riding solo from here on out. So right now we'll go over the Ducks news. Although it's been suggested that Anaheim might have wanted to include Cam Fowler in the trade deal, and Fowler himself might have been open to it, this is the first indication that he might actually want to move. While it's been noted before that Fowler was willing to waive his no move or his modified no trade clause to help facilitate a trade. This is the first sign that he might actually want to make the move. But we'll kind of find out later in this news about a certain trade. But Luke Fox of Sportsnet suggests that the Anaheim Ducks could be open to flipping the Ducks prospect, or not Ducks prospect, but flipping Jacob Trouba and retaining 50% of his contract to maximize a trade, and everything. So hopefully we'll see what happens. I don't think that's going to happen because it seems like he really likes being in Anaheim because, I mean, he did waive his no move, or not his no move, his no trade clause just to come to Anaheim. So we'll see about that. Ducks top prospect Beckett Sennecke has been added to the 2025 IIHF U20 Canadian World Junior Selection Camp roster. But as of Friday, Beckett was cut from the Canada World Juniors team and did not make the final cut. So sorry to see that. But hopefully, he continues to tear it up in juniors and just make a killing there. Next up, congratulations on 2,000 games in the broadcast booth for Brian Hayward. So congratulations on that. And also, congratulations to Phil Hewitt on 1,000 games as the PA announcer. And then here's some somewhat good news. I would say, well, better news that I thought we were going to get from this. But per Elliot Friedman, Anaheim's Trevor Zegras had surgery today to repair a torn meniscus in his right knee. He is out 6 weeks, and it's actually much, much better than that was initially feared. So good news for Zegras and the Ducks, thankfully. So that was from Elliot Friedman on Twitter. And then next up, Ryan Getzlaf is joining the Canadian national team as player relations advisor for the 2025 Four Nations Face-Off per daily face-off. And then last bit of news, the one that just literally happened about a couple hours ago, as of Saturday morning, the Anaheim Ducks have traded defenseman Cam Fowler and retaining 38.5%, which comes out to about $2.5 million, and a 2027 fourth round pick in exchange for defensive prospect Jeremy Bitabutika. Oh, maybe I believe that's the right way to say it, but we'll find out later. And then a 2027 second round pick. So Cam Fowler is officially a St. Louis Blue. So I wonder what everyone thinks. Tell me what you guys think about this trade. I don't know if I'm a fan of the whole trade. I am a fan that now that Fowler's out, now we don't have to have, two of our top defensive prospects out every game like we've had. So maybe we might see new pairings today. Even though you guys already know what the pairings are by the time you guys hear this. But we will see, what the new defensive pairings are. Maybe we'll see like was it Dumoulin and Hellison, Radko Gudas and Minty, and then Trouba and Zellweger, maybe? So we have 3 right-handed, 3 left-handed, and then Lacombe could be the seventh defenseman, even though Lacombe has been playing really well and everything, but we'll see what happens. So that is it for Ducks news. For Kings news, Arthur Kaliyev is playing in Ontario Reign on a conditioning loan. So hopefully everything will go better for Kaliyev. I know he's been very injury prone and everything like that. So hopefully he comes back to health and starts tearing it up for the LA Kings. And then Caleb Jones has been loaned to Ontario Reign after clearing waivers. So maybe he just needs some time to, develop down there a little bit more and hopefully find his way back up. And then, as you guys already heard, what my dad said is, would you guys trade Drew Doughty and Quinton Byfield to Morano for Mitch Marner? I know, I wouldn't do that trade, but in all honesty, so we'll see how that goes. So that is it for Kings news. League news. The Avalanche have acquired Mackenzie Blackwood in a trade with the Sharks. Let me pull up on my phone and tell you the full trade. So, the Avalanche receive a 2027 fifth-round pick, goaltender Mackenzie Blackwood, and Giovanni Smith. The Sharks receive a 2026 second-round pick, a 2025 fifth-round pick, Alexander Gorgiev, and Nikolai Kovalenko. So pretty good return for San Jose, and then now Colorado get their two new goalies. So I would say now I think it's not really the Colorado Avalanche; it's more like the Colorado got Wood, because now they have Miles Wood, they got Blackwood, and they got Wedgwood. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's any other players in the NHL that have the last name Wood. Maybe they're gonna get traded to Colorado or sign with Colorado, but that'd be kind of funny. All right, next up, the Blackhawks plays goaltender Peter Mrazek on IR with a left groin injury. Next up is the Golden Knights captain Mark Stone to return versus the Stars. I don't know exactly when this game is. I believe it's tonight, as of like I said, Saturday morning. I could tell you guys right now. Let's see. Boo, boo, boo. Nope, that must have been yesterday. Nope, Thursday. I'm just going off of this, aren't I? Nope. All right. Oh, it doesn't really matter, but congratulations to Mark Stone coming back. And then the next bit of news is Brady Tkachuk on the New York Rangers radar. I mean, I think we've all kind of heard a little bit of rumblings about this on Twitter or Blue Sky or whatever. And even Jeff Merricken talked about it on his podcast, The Sheet. But they were saying it's like a soft tampering kind of situation because they want who doesn't want Brady Tkachuk, really? So, next bit of news is Kevin Shattenkirk has retired from professional hockey at the age of 35. The 14th overall pick by the Colorado Avalanche in 2007. He won one Stanley Cup in 2020 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. He played a total of 952 games, and he got 484 points over 14 seasons from 2010 to 2024. He played 46 games with Colorado, 425 with St. Louis, 19 with Washington, 119 with the Rangers, and then 70 with Tampa Bay, 212 with Anaheim, and 61 with Boston. The Florida Panthers will host an outdoor game at the Miami Marlins ballpark as soon as next season, according to Elliot Friedman. They're saying it's going to be late 2025, early January 2026. And then last bit of league news is the Knights have signed forward Keegan Colasar to a 3-year extension worth $2.5 million AAV, $7.5 million overall. Hey everyone, I'm really sorry for the short recording this week. Just some things came up in the middle of our recording. I will leave all the Ducks and Kings and league news in the episode, as you guys already previously listened to. But we appreciate you guys listening to us every week. But we will recap all the Ducks and Kings games from this last week, and next week on our next podcast episode. Again, we're really sorry about this circumstances, but please guys, don't forget to give us a follow and everything on all our social medias, like and subscribe on YouTube. Please follow us on Blue Sky, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok now, and everything. And please don't forget to leave us your a review and a rating on your favorite podcast platform. And don't forget to tell all your family and friends about us. So we really appreciate it, guys. And again, we're really sorry about not giving you guys a full episode, but like I said, I'll keep all the Ducks news, Kings news, and league news in the episode, as you guys are, like I said, already listened to. So we will see you guys next week. And just remember, let's go Ducks and go Kings go.
A father and son, a bond so strong, talking hockey all day long. Royally Quacked, their podcast show, sharing stories, highs and lows. From the Kings to the Ducks they go. Shout and go Kings, go! Quack, quack, they cheer. A father and son, their passion sincere on the ice. Their love appears through the highs and lows in the years. The legends of Gretzky, Solana's grace, passing on history in every case. Father teaching son, a legacy shared. On Royally Quacked, their stories aired. Face off in life, together they stand. Shout and go Kings, go! Quack, quack, they cheer. A father and son, their passion sincere on the ice. Their love appears through the highs and lows and the years. Let go! The legends of Gretzky, Solana's grace, passing on history in every case. Father teaching son, a legacy shared. On Royally Quacked, their stories aired. Face off in life, together they stand. Shout and go Ducks, go! Go Kings, go! A father and son, watching the show. Through wins and losses, their spirits grow. On Royally Quacked, they steal the show.